You guys wear tight garments as well? Sick.
You just randomly swim around. Yeah, we just randomly run around.
Let the gay orgy just ensue.
The starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. It's Sword and Gun Day.
Today we have a nice interview with our buddy, D1 track athlete, Kevin Fernandez. We'll get into that later.
You'd never know he was an athlete, though.
You would never know. No, he would never tell you. We've got an NBA Finals preview. We've got some good QFPs, a little segment about rankings. We're going to rank the top 3 worst things a friend could say to you today. And our current event of the day is Belgium legalizing sex workers. Trip, thoughts?
Those sort of Northwestern European countries seem to have the right idea between them and the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Honoring the world's oldest profession.
You're right. I mean, you get a prostitute pregnant now. If you're in Belgium, she gets maternity leave. I don't know how it works, but now they have access to pension funds, health care, all the good things. So if you're a sex worker, move to Belgium. I think Greece does that too. Yeah. I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but what a big win today for all sex workers around the world. Finally finding your rights. Get sex off the black market today. You heard it here first. TBD supports you in all your endeavors.
It's just another place where America is falling behind the rest of the world with our archaic laws banning sex workers. You're making them go to OnlyFans. How dare you? Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, you can't pay to have sex with someone unless you record it.
If you are recording it, which makes it seem way worse, honestly.
Yeah, a little bit. Europe is just giving women more control over their own bodies, or men.
You're right, or men. People really forget about the small minority of men sex workers out there. They work just as hard.
Yeah,
if not harder.
Much harder.
Much harder. Think it's easy being a male sex worker out there?
It's not.
You can only get so much work done in a day.
After your 4th client, you're like, I need a nap.
It's done. I'm out. I ran out. Or maybe they aren't there like pills that give you more of semen?
Oh, I don't know about it, but as the person being paid, I don't think your sperm count is actually it's just the, making sure you can still get it up, which brings us to this week's sponsor, Roman.
This week's sponsor, Roman. Use code TRIP05 to get your free subscription to Roman Swipes.
Yeah. Trip, aka Dick, is the
full name Dick. If you can't get it up, sometimes you got to think about baseball. Sometimes you got to think about your grandma to keep it going longer. But not with Roman Swipes.
Yeah, no, not with Roman wipes, dude. Yeah, I'm watching baseball, and every single ad break, there is at least 2 ads for an erectile dysfunction drug.
No way.
Yeah, Roman or Viagra, and that's some Roman's got some douchey 20-something-year-old with curly hair being having a conversation with my girlfriend about erectile dysfunction was the best choice I've made, and I'm just
sure it was. I think I'm just gonna take one. I'm just gonna start juicing. I'm gonna start taking sex steroids.
You're gonna start microdosing, so you're just something constantly hard.
Yeah, by the time I get to 40, when it might become a problem, it'll never be a problem. It's like taking a Claritin every day, even when it's not allergy season.
Exactly. You
build up your immunity. You build up your immunity to get soft.
Great.
Some NBA Finals previews, which before Kev hops on here, which will be real great. We got Boston Celtics, Golden State Warriors. All your worst fears have been realized, Trip.
It's the exact opposite of how I wanted it to go. Max Strus tried to will the Miami Heat. Dude, he was shot with 40 seconds left.
Yeah,
that was just out of this world.
It was fucking crazy. And I had the Celtics at -5.5. And when Strus hit that three, I knew my spread was over. And it was. I was so mad.
I apologize. The Strus was loose.
The Strus was so loose.
That scrub Jimmy Butler took that horrible shot.
God. He honestly, I thought he was going to go to the hoop, get fouled and one, put them up, or he could have just tied it. Yeah. Like he was a fucking warrior. He played like all 48 minutes last night.
He was awesome. He's been awesome the whole series.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's being like, "Oh, how could you take that shot?" It's like, who the fuck else was gonna take that shot?
It's a fucking heat check. Like, what is he? Yeah. If he makes it, he's a legend. It's like 1 inch further, it goes in, and no one's questions the shot.
For real, I think he had like only one of the other starters had like over 10 points in that game. It's like, no, he's taking that shot. Yeah, Al Horford gave him a little bit of space. He's pulling up. It's just,
it was, sometimes they just don't fall. I mean, and if the Celtics lost that game, the whole team would have been defeated forever. They would have never got back to the finals. I mean, this was their 1 year that they have to do it.
Yeah, if they lost that one, Jaylen Brown's getting traded. Marcus Smart is going to be a Piston. Like just a
Piston. Jesus Christ.
All of our, Celtics fans' worst fears will come true.
Well, who do you think is going to lead their team to an NBA Finals championship? Jason Tatum and the Celtics, Steph Curry and the Warriors.
Well, in the finals, Steph Curry not looking the best of his career.
It's a fact.
Never won a Finals MVP. I was listening to Gilbert Arenas, who I like to listen to.
Oh, I love Gilbert.
But he was talking about how, if Steph has that in his mind, like, oh, I want that Finals MVP, the Warriors are going to lose because he's going to try to go for like 40 each game.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think it might be better for his career if he doesn't get the Finals MVP. Think about, like, he just makes everyone around him so much better that he doesn't even need the MVP because he made Klay Thompson, who's out of his prime off 2 injuries, looks like he deserves the Finals MVP.
Yeah. No, that's true. It's just like he's gotten everything else other than, 6-man or defensive player of the year, which he'll never get the defensive player of the year, but maybe when he's old as shit, he'll get a 6-man.
He gets a 6-man off a Jordan Poole-led championship team.
No, I feel like all the 6 men always come from like the 7th, 8th seed teams.
Yeah, they do.
Like, oh, wow, that spunky team really just
wow, that
guy coming off the bench, Lou Will.
He's got some real fire. He can score on his own. It's always like a Lou Will, Jordan Clarkson. It's never a role player. It's always a shifty guard who just scores on his own in the second unit.
Didn't Montrezl Harrell win it once though?
Did he? Maybe in like the 2017 season?
Something like that. When he and Lou Will were coming off the bench.
Yeah, they were really good that year, actually. But I think the Warriors are going to win in 6. I think this is just going to be another step in their little dynasty. And the Celtics are young. I mean, it's cool they finally made it over the hump and got to the finals, but I mean, I just don't think they're going to win.
Celtics are going to win it.
You think?
They're going to out-rebound. Marcus Smart is going to make Steph take, difficult shots all series. Jason Tatum is going to make Klay look slow and old. Draymond Green will get ejected like twice.
Draymond Green on Al Horford. That's going to be the matchup of the series. That's going to be really entertaining.
Yeah, if the Warriors win though, it's so going to be like Draymond averages like 6, 5, and 5 and gets Finals MVP.
Draymond's the last person I want to win Finals MVP. Anyone else? I would even let Marcus Smart win Finals MVP and be happy about it. I don't even like him.
Yeah, no, he's terrible.
If the Celtics win, this is just going to be another long, long summer of Boston fans just pissing me off.
They're better than Warriors fans.
Yeah, because Warriors fans
supporting their team for more than 6 years.
Yeah, because Warriors fans, it's not just the people from the Bay. Like, I could take the Bay people who are like, yeah, like Warriors, Giants, like, because those are the other teams are my teams.
Yeah.
It's the Warriors fans who live in like Wisconsin. Like, they're going to piss me off.
Or like Memphis. Like, dude, why aren't you a Grizzlies fan? Well, I started watching Steph in like 2015.
Yeah, like Steph like changed my whole view on basketball, man. Like, just...
he moved the whole game back outside the 3-point line.
He made it possible for guys like us to go play pickup. No, he didn't.
Not
You could have
like
done it before.
You can't shoot shit. He's nothing like you.
Yeah, you just actually make it less enjoyable for the people who play with you. That's what happened.
Because you're fucking, pulling up from half at the fucking YMCA.
Welcome, Kevin Fernandez, D1 track athlete at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
No one pay attention to any of the surroundings. I'm living out of an absolute trap house right now.
Don't worry.
All right, so fellas.
All right.
Podcast.
Welcome. How you feeling?
I'm just blessed to be here right now. I'm feeling fantastic. We're getting close to the end of school here. I'm ready to be done with college and enjoy a little bit of summer.
You graduating?
I am.
Damn.
I'm gonna be a college graduate, fully educated.
Holy shit.
I was watching Star Wars and they've got that scene where they're like, he talks about how much he hates sand because it's like dry, gets everywhere. It reminded me,
What fucking Star Wars episode? What?
So
What is it, episode of SpongeBob?
Attack of the Clones, episode 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anakin hates sand.
He hates sand, super dry. What's the driest hand job you've ever received?
That's a good question. That's a great question, actually. That's a great
gosh.
question.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to name names, but you could just give like initials.
Wait, where's the option where I can just plead the fifth? Man, I can't deny I've gotten a couple of those in my lifetime, but there is definitely one. Some people know that just takes the cake. There's just one that stood out. I can't say anything else.
But there is one above all.
Oh, it absolutely is. Yes.
Was it in a certain cabin?
Next question.
All right. How'd that track season end up for you?
Track season ended up great. I had a new lifetime best at the conference meet. I scored a couple points for the Cal Poly Stangs in the conference meet.
Nice.
And just like as a season as a whole, you guys know I've had a million different injuries. I get injured more than a primetime Derrick Rose. So just to like get through a season kind of unscathed and still be able to PR and, make it to conference and score some points was good.
Nice. Good job.
Just exploding.
Just without laser surgery.
It almost happened again. I
bet every time you run, it kind of wobbles a little bit.
I went to the rec the other day and I forgot I don't have the same bounce and I went for just a Blake Griffin poster and I thought that thing was going to explode.
Jesus Christ. Well, Kev, Trip and I don't exactly understand how like track works or how the scoring is done. But like, how does a team win a meet? Like, how do you beat another school?
Fantastic point, because it really makes zero sense like when you don't really know about it. So basically, when each place you score 1 through 8th, you get a certain amount of points. So say you run a race like the 100, right? And people place 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the way through 8th. 1st gets 10 points for their team. 2nd gets 8 points, and then so on all the way down to 8th. 8th gets 1 point. Tally up all the points at the end, and then whichever team has the most combined, they're the champions right there.
Interesting. So for every event, it's the same amount of points?
Yes. Every event, like 1st is the same across the board, 2nd's the same across the board, and so on.
How long do these things take?
Oh, way too long now. Way too long. I've been at track meets where I'm the first event of the day, because for the viewers who don't know, I dabble in just a little bit of everything. I do the decathlon. So I do 10 track and field events. So sometimes I might be there at like 8 o'clock for long jump, but then have to wait until 6 p.m. because that's when pole vault starts. So there's definitely a lot of sitting around at track meets,
Okay.
6 p.m.
Oh, yeah. So you gotta be able to kind of manage your day, because you don't want to be, like super active. And then by the time 6 comes, you're dead tired. So I make sure to find like a nice cool shaded area, get a couple of Uncrustables, maybe like a little Kool-Aid packet, toss them in the water, sip on that, and get ready until 6.
Obviously, diet of a champion.
Absolutely.
The worst thing you've done waiting for your next event? Like worst idea. What's the worst thing you've done waiting for your next event?
Oh,
like where you're like, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh man, I'd probably say like half a bag of Takis, something along those lines. I'd say like half a bag of Takis and a Monster, and then when that 6 p.m. event comes, you're like, oh, my tummy isn't feeling too good for this.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
only
only
feel a little heavier than usual on the pole vault.
Definitely. I would say the fact that I live so close to Popeyes also contributes to that. But hey, you know what? It's so worth it. I think it gives you a little extra boost.
Yeah, Tripp's a diehard Popeyes fan, so
I love it. So okay, Dow, is it Popeyes or KFC for you?
that's a rough one because I live and die by popcorn chicken. But
okay, valid.
I don't know. Popeyes, they got the chicken sandwich. KFC, their chicken sandwich is subpar.
But in the commercials, it looks great.
Yeah, that's why I go there, because of the commercials. I got their fill up bucket for one. It's a mac and cheese, 5 chicken tenders, a biscuit, side of fries, and a box of popcorn chicken.
Wait, so now this was like for you and a couple of friends, correct?
No, that was just for me. That was just for me on a Saturday afternoon. And it took me 2 hours to eat. And I didn't leave my house for the rest of the night. And I pretty much was just back and forth between the bathroom and the couch for like the entire night.
Like
still weigh 106 pounds.
Yeah.
That is the most impressive, way more impressive or athletic than anything that I've done. I'm truly astonished.
Kev, don't sell yourself short. You've had a very prolific track career.
I have a prolific track career, prolific rec basketball career, although I have since been retired for the past couple of years. So it's been pretty good so far. I mean, we'll see if I make it back to the recreational courts, but I'm definitely taking a little bit of retirement time as of right now.
Well, we do have some questions for your basketball career, but I think we got to start with this first one about your track career. Last question about track. Track, there's a lot of men in track. There's a lot of locker room talk probably.
Where is this going? Where is this going, Dow?
How many naked men have you seen in your track career?
Oh my God!
You had to ballpark it.
I mean, this is the podcast of the people, so I have to come on here and I just got to be blatantly honest.
Just ballpark it.
Ballpark it. It's got to be in the dozens.
Oh, the dozens.
I go at Cal Poly, dude. We have a big ass locker room, and obviously, I'm not trying to see stuff, but everyone has peripheral vision. So just walking back to your locker, things are saw, things are seen.
Wow, some javelins are being thrown around. You're like,
You stop that, Trip. This is a family-friendly podcast.
It absolutely is not. We were just talking about Belgian prostitutes before you came on.
Amazing.
It's legal.
Yeah, no, we're
legal
good
now. But we also, to get into your basketball career, true or false, as an 18-year-old, you played in a basketball tournament against 8th graders and lied about your age to get into the tournament.
I plead the fifth in regards to this conversation. I can neither confirm nor deny these events happening.
And then,
but yes, we did. And we got robbed of that championship, and you know it. You know we did. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I swear to God, we got a video of you like posterizing some kid and then fucking standing over him like this.
I think a couple of my moments where I was less than proud would probably be when I dunked 4 times in a game against 6th and 7th graders, and they all came up to me after, like taking pictures and asking me how I jumped so high. And they're like, how do you jump so high for a 13-year-old? And I looked at them and I said, kid, don't worry. I'm 13 and a half. And then I walked away. Or another moment where, like maybe I didn't display the best sportsmanship was when a 4'10", let's say 6th grader, went for a layup, and we had a slight little crowd on the court, and I absolutely Dikembe Mutombo swatted his layup into the stratosphere.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Did I feel great when the 6th graders were cheering? You bet I did.
They swarmed you like under the hoop. It was actually like one of the craziest things.
I felt like I was in a hoop mixtape where I was at like Rucker Park or something.
Like with 6th graders.
Yeah, but the 6th grade version.
LeBron. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, this is special.
Exactly. I was hoping that I could add it to my my Max Preps huddle tape.
Nothing's better than parents yelling at Kevin from the sideline, screaming, "He's not 12. He's obviously not 12." And Kevin yells back at him, "I'm 13."
Right after doing a cradle dunk.
His parents are just screaming for the safety of their children, and Kevin's 18, running up and down the court, threatening lives.
Gosh, hey, don't worry. I don't know if I'll be able to dunk on many 12-year-olds anymore. As I don't know if the viewers know, my career in the Wolfpack almost ended my actual career in track and field
2 different times,
several times. Was it all worth it though? You absolutely bet it was worth it.
Absolutely.
The real question is,
ankle surgery.
I got not ankle surgery. I got a complete ankle reconstruction.
Oh my fucking God.
For a fucking rec league game. When I went for a jam on a fast break. Hey, and the guy who fucking wrapped me up on the fast break, if you're listening to this, fuck you.
He literally deliberately took out your legs. That was a dirty play.
48 years old, man.
As crazy as it sounds, though, I wouldn't have changed it. I wouldn't have changed it.
No, it was a good experience. Everyone loved it. Trip loves filming it.
Yeah.
It was fucking funny because like day one, there was like 2 kids there, or 2 of your guys there who were like pretty good and they were hitting shots. Day 2, like Marcelo was trying to dribble the basketball.
Oh man.
Like, Ty Gruel's getting rebounds, pulling them in.
The amount of like people we roped into this organization. I mean, I will never forget when they asked for like quote unquote identification to kind of prove that we were 14. And Jake Edwards handed them his USC student ID. I was like, okay.
We were all so shook, and we were like, oh shit. And then they all saw us drive away from the tournament in our cars.
which was probably not the best. Probably not the best.
We should have had our parents drop us off to at least seem a little bit more
legit. We should have.
You're a high jumper. Are you such a high jumper that you could jump higher than a spider monkey?
Wow, that's very. Oh man, I'd say yeah. I put myself up in the spider monkey category.
How high do you think a spider monkey can jump?
Okay, now that you say it out loud, I'll give a spider monkey. Are we talking straight vertical here with approach?
Trip, what was it? From approach? I think it was off a branch to like another branch.
So I guess it's more like
it's like a sideways.
Okay, like a broad jump.
Yeah.
I'd say like my broad jump's probably like 11 feet something.
Wow.
I'd say what's a spider monkey at 18?
Trip, tell him.
I think it's somewhere around 30.
It's 30. It's 30 feet. Spider monkey would blow you out.
Okay, get the spider monkey in the Olympics then. The spider monkey could actually like just take my position on the Cal Poly track and field team.
If we could train a spider monkey to not attack people's faces, I think that would be great.
I think we can do it though.
Like an animal Olympics.
I don't know, Kev. They're pretty stupid.
I feel like Trip knows a guy in the black market that can get his hands on a spider monkey. He has those connections now.
Dude, I kind of want to do like a challenge against animals. Like people don't think I could outrun a cow, but I could do it.
Now,
a cow?
Now, we forget when you said you could run a 50-second 400, a 50-second lap?
I almost did. You saw it.
No, you didn't almost do it.
You saw it happen.
It took you 3 minutes.
We went out to the Cathedral Catholic track one night, like after like wings, and just like
also keep in mind, were we in high school at the time, or we were full on in college?
We were in college.
Yeah.
Like it was like 11 p.m. on like a Wednesday, and I was like, "What's the like high school state record for like running a lap?" And Kev told me whatever.
45 seconds, right around
seconds. And I was like, I could probably break that tonight. Like if we head to the track, I could do it.
Fresh off
breadsticks.
When I took off, I was looking quick.
He was. The stride was there.
Like as I got towards the end of the lap, I kind of started to lose some speed. But I think if I didn't eat wings that night, it was without a doubt I could have done it.
I would say it was more impressive than I anticipated it to be.
I'm very fast.
This is true. I cannot deny this.
I'm very, very, very fast. You know, I could outrun a cow.
No, 100%.
I stand by that.
How fast do cows go?
Up to like 15 miles an
Fast
hour,
enough.
I guess. Yeah, they're fast. They're very fast beasts.
The real question is, who's quicker on a soccer field? Dow or Trip?
Trip's pretty quick with the soccer ball.
I heard when Trip gets cleats on, it's game over.
He's pretty fast.
I don't even play soccer. I still think I can beat him.
Well, Trip, you sure do talk a lot about it if you don't play it.
I am a nerd.
When Trip starts talking about soccer, I just have no idea what's going on.
He's a student of the game.
Anybody else? Just let me ramble.
He is a student of the game, which I respect a ton.
Thank you. Dow also said he could get 15 points in an NBA game. What do you
That's a
think of that
fact. I could do that.
Fact.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could. I'm still
know what a
convinced to this
fact
day I
is?
could do it.
I can't knock the program. I think you could do it though if you were playing against the Sacramento Kings.
You know,
I think it could happen.
you're not
Double-edged
wrong.
sword.
I need the right guys out there to pass me the ball. Like if I have the right facilitators, I could do it.
That's okay. So speaking of, okay, you're gonna score 15 in the NBA game.
Yeah.
You're in the starting 5. Who are your guys that you're gonna have around you that's gonna help you score that 15? You think?
Oh wow. Probably Fred Campazzo.
Oh my gosh.
Probably that's a fact. I'm
What?
gonna
Because
need
none of
him.
the other guys take shots.
Well, no, he's a great passer. He's one of the best passers in the NBA.
Dude, you
I thought you were gonna say
2010
Van
Olympic
Vliet
team.
at first.
Fred Campazzo, he's a beast.
I'd probably say like I thought you were gonna say Amir Caspi.
Well, no. I don't want other shooters out there. I want facilitators
Smart.
and rebounders.
Smart.
Probably Draymond as both rebounder and passer. I'm probably gonna take. Probably give me Rudy Gobert for rebounding as
Okay,
well.
I like that. I like
really
that.
Great screen setter. What's that? 3. I'm 4. So my fifth guy, he's got to be someone to take off. As my fifth, give me Carson Edwards.
Okay, Dow.
From
I like
Purdue.
watch the NBA. Oh, Carson Edwards, that the point guard or what?
Yeah, the point guard. From
Okay,
Purdue.
fantastic. Okay, that's a good choice right there.
Yeah, as another backcourt splash brother.
Who the
I like that. I like that.
Carson Edwards got drafted by the Celtics.
Yeah, from Purdue with the little dreadlocks.
Took Purdue. He was on that Taco Fall team, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Why him?
He's one of the most elite shooters I've ever
That-
seen.
That is just no Dow.
He's great with the ball.
What?
He's great with the ball. If only the Celtics gave him a chance, they would have a true point guard this year.
Is your second favorite
They're in
guard
the
like
finals.
Peyton Pritchard or something?
I do like Peyton Pritchard. Don't get me
Romeo
wrong. Romeo Langford, kind of a bum, but he had potential.
Trip, who's your point guard if you're trying to get that squad going together?
I mean, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Okay, I would agree with you on that, except I'm a diehard Clippers fan and fuck Chris Paul. It's just like, dude, like once he leaves LA, fuck that guy. I'm going Rajon Rondo.
Okay.
Okay, Rondo's a good one.
I'm going Rajon Rondo. If I can't get primetime Celtics Rajon Rondo, go ahead, give me Sacramento Kings Rajon Rondo.
Oh yeah, he was averaging 11 assists that year.
Yep.
But the fact that no one is talking about Campazzo really hurts, guys.
Dow, it sounds like you're ordering some sort of like Italian entree or something, an Italian appetizer.
He's on the Nuggets. He's one of the most elite backup point guards in the league.
Argentinian dude.
But
The most elite backup point guards in the league.
I think he's Serbian. I think he's Serbian.
Oh, great.
Or no, I think he's Spanish.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Maybe a
Right.
mix of all.
Maybe a mix of all. We can move on to our ranking segment, which I'm
Okay, let's
actually-
talk about it.
Are you ready for this, Kev?
Let's hear it.
So we're gonna rank the worst 3 things a friend could say to you, like the top 3 worst things. You can think about this for a second. I've got a pretty good one, I think. And
There was 3 things that a friend can say to you.
Yeah, like a friend asks or like tells you something. I think one that's up there is a friend asks you like, "How old is your sister?" I think that's up there.
That's all.
I was gonna say like a friend coming up to you and saying like, "I killed your parents" or something like that.
Oh wow! Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
yeah.
Like
I
that-
think that might be top. That might. Be
That
top
would make
five.
me upset. That would make me upset.
That would grind my gears too. You know.
I'd be
I
shocked.
would say that maybe like I fucked your girl or something like that, like in a flex type of way. And if a friend came up to you and said, I'm no longer eating Burger King. I'm no longer eating Burger King with you.
I wouldn't be friends with that person.
I agree.
I just wouldn't be friends with that person.
Does Burger
because-
King still have like the
Chicken fries?
the like crown shaped nuggies?
No, they're off that. They've been off that for. It was a part of their rebrand, I think.
Yeah, great question though, Trip.
Thank you.
But I think another one is I saw your girlfriend at the bar last night, because there's a lot that could lead to.
Yeah, I think if you say it like just kind of in passing, you're just like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? Like, oh yeah, I was doing this, and then like, oh, like super random, but like I saw your girlfriend at the bar, like just said what's up, and then this. It's like, all right. But that if you say it and then just kind of like that's it,
Yeah.
it can kind of be like, okay, well, what was that about?
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like, hey man, I saw your girlfriend at the bar last night. She was doing this. It's never, hey, I saw your girlfriend at the bar last night. She was cool. It's never that.
Exactly,
It's never that.
Exactly.
It's never, oh, she came up and said hi and was really nice. It never has
my-
anything good happening.
Dude, speaking of girlfriends, so what's up with I've been hearing this thing called single boy summer. And I believe everyone in this call, you guys are associated with that.
I can't say I'm in single boy summer. Tripp's looking around as he's in like Riley's room right now.
Okay, keep it fucking down, guys. Come on.
Trip is either at LMU, fucking what was the first college you went? Detroit. Or in San Diego. Oh, DePaul.
I'm all over, man.
Trip's he's a world traveler. He's a man of travel.
Yeah, I get around.
He is a man of travel. Trip has a lot of knowledge that he likes to bestow upon people.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
most of which nobody cares about. But
No,
I'm
we
gonna
love
bestow
it.
it on them.
We love it though.
No, we care. Riley cares.
We all care.
We all care what you're here to say.
I told myself, unfortunately, for like this next week, I can't go to the King. I said I'm not going to BK. I'm gonna refrain.
What's your Burger King go-to order?
Okay, I'm probably going. I'm getting it. I'm looking at the dollar menu first of all. I'm going rodeo burger, $1. Burger for $1, you can't beat it. I'm probably gonna go with some $1.49 8-piece nug, even though half of them come out and they're looking scary. Like they're looking back at you. Fanta slushy, mozzarella sticks,
obviously,
and a large fry. That's probably my go-to. Trying to refrain from BK ever since the couple of days where I had Burger King for 8 meals in a row. That was a little bit of a low point. So I try to refrain from it now.
Holy shit, that's a lot of Burger King.
Hey, fuels the life of a Division I athlete.
Allegedly.
Maybe that might be one of the reasons I was getting hurt so much too.
Dude, I was just saying that, like, you're eating all this Burger King, like, man, why is my body falling apart?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I just look at my coaches. I don't know, man. I'm just getting old, I think.
It's crazy.
At least you're going on the dollar menu, man. Like
that's true. I gotta be cost effective out here.
Yeah, Burger King's actually not that cheap if you're off the dollar menu. Chicken fries, they don't come cheap.
Oh, they run you at least $4 or $5.
And I like to get 2 sets of chicken fries. One's not enough.
Oh my gosh.
2 sets of chicken fries and a Coca-Cola slushie and a large fry.
I'm impressed.
Do you eat like one meal every 2 days, but like have that meal be big?
It's just like a
How do you
feast.
work?
No, I love just like big, like when I go to In-N-Out, like a weekly basis, I'll do like a double and then a cheeseburger and then fries and a milkshake, or I'll do like a large pizza. I like to consume large meals, no snacks.
This does not add up, bro. Like for me, I eat like crap, and then people are like, okay, but he's gonna be running laps and shit and like doing this and that. Dow is just a medical miracle.
I just eat this way and then sit.
and then this is also coming from the man who says he's allergic to what again?
Rice. I'm allergic to rice.
Is that real?
No one's allergic to rice, Dow.
I'm allergic to rice. My face gets
Easiest food
puffy
to digest. How
I
is that
know.
possible?
I'm allergic to it. My body rejects rice.
Just 'cause you don't like it. My body rejects broccoli. No, bullshit.
Well, that Dow also says he's allergic to some sort of vegetable.
Celery. It gives me hives. It's like that episode of Drake and Josh where Drake has to stop eating junk food and he breaks out all over his body.
Oh my gosh.
That's what that's like.
Dude, I love that.
Thanks for coming on, Kev. This was very
Guys,
electric.
I was very honored to be one of your first guests. I wish you the absolute most success. You guys are going to kill it in the industry.
Thank you very much, Kev. We'll see
And
you on
then, hey,
Friday night.
Trip, I can't wait to see you on Friday night, man. Let's go.
Friday night.
All right, fellas. Appreciate it again.
All right, later, Kev.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit our QFPs for the day.
All right.
Okay, our QFP, Trip. Why do you look like a phallic Modelo bottle?
Look, I've been putting on a little weight since COVID probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all been gathering up.
yeah, it's all gathering in the center. I guess, you are what you drink in that case.
I see.
I don't know what to do with this one.
That checks out. It's okay. It's okay. Well, if you've made it this far, Trip has an irrational fear of Disney.
It's not a fear, it's a hatred.
It's both a fear and a hatred.
A little bit. Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
Have you watched anything on Disney Plus? Any new Star Wars? Anything?
No, never.
Not even the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Disney Plus.
You don't even have a Disney Plus account. You don't even use Riley's.
I'm not a corporate shill. Okay?
Will you ever go to Disneyland?
I went 3 years ago. It was the worst experience of my entire life.
If you had to say you had to watch one Disney movie, what would you watch?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, good. That was the right answer. How could you not love pirates?
No, it's amazing.
All right. Do we have anything else today?
Hashtag Johnny Depp innocent.
Hashtag free Johnny. Hashtag restore the Caribbean verse.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Yeah, I think this is better. Good luck editing.